All right, and we are live. Salute to the tribe. What's up? What's happening? What's going on, y'all? Just had to submit some paperwork, man, at this school. This stuff is a little bit more time consuming than I thought it'd be, but taking on some extra classes. I want to start doing more cardio. I need to adjust. I need more stamina. I'm gonna go ahead and do more cardio than I've been doing, which I need to do this cut anyway. I've already bulked enough. I'm gonna go ahead and do this cut. Try not to do too much so I don't shrink down too much. Worked really hard to put on this weight, man. So yeah, so I'll be doing a lot more outside walking videos or whatever for this cut. So get used to that, man. I'll still be making videos inside, but it's gonna be mostly outside. You got to get that cardio in, man. Got to make this cut, man. You know what I'm saying? Time to not be lazy. But listen, men are done, and leftover women have ruined dating. You guys know the spill. We're gonna go ahead and let Samantha here do her thing and talk her stuff. Let me bring up the shorts feed really quickly. There we go. Had to get my rant out the way before I brought up the shorts feed. But you guys smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Join the tribe. What are you waiting for? Drop a comment during the live stream. It's greatly appreciated. Or during the replay. Let's go.
God's preparing you for marriage. Y'all ready? Let's get into it, family. Number 1, increase self-awareness and maturity. This is where you can hold yourself accountable, where you can humble yourself and apologize for when you are wrong, not default to petty. And others can hold you accountable without you being offended by it. Number 2, you have a deeper understanding and connection to God.
Now you got to remember, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not, nothing personal to Samantha, you know what I'm saying? On King David. You know what I'm saying? But this is her opinion and perspective based off of her previous relationship experiences. So take everything with a grain of salt. You guys smash that like button. And don't get triggered by what she says. This is, she's back out in the dating market, man. So let's let her cook.
God has become a consistent priority to you. It's not about what you're trying to get from him. It is about seeking him and seeking him only. Number 3, you have been content being single for a while now. You've been good, but God is starting to plant a desire within you for a more meaningful connection. It just came out of nowhere. Number 4,
she's getting tired. She's missing men in the company of a man. So she's probably going to be out there on the dating market. See, they end up needing us way before we break down and need them, right? You know what I'm saying? It happens every time. They miss the warmth of a masculine man way more, because we can like substitute with money, material things, goals that we achieve, all kind of stuff, fitness goals, whatever you want to come up with. But women, they just be like, I just miss a man. It's like, really? Interesting. Right? Because I got stuff to do. I ain't thinking nothing about no woman and, her distracting me or anything that comes along with dating. But with women, they could be in the middle of something great, building an empire, and be like, oh, I just miss the warmth of a man. It's quite fascinating.
You have been healing from your past hurts. And I say healing because I don't think anyone is healed. I think we are constantly on a healing journey.
Amen,
forgiving
sister.
yourself and forgiving those who have wronged you. Remember, forgiveness isn't for them. Forgiveness is about you. It's about setting you free from your past. This does not justify what they've done. This is about unlocking the door to your own personal prison, setting yourself free from the pain of your past.
And shout out to what she's saying here. We said earlier about people holding you accountable. Speaking of which, I was hitting up Brother Moon. I was talking to him. I was like, yeah, man, I'm feeling better than I felt in years. And I didn't even like finish my sentence. Like, yeah, I'm feeling better than I've ever felt in years. I'm looking better. He's like, all right, nah, man, you lost some gains, man. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, man, you lost some gains. Like, you was doing it, man, in like 2022, 2023. But yeah, I was like, man, I'm on a bulk. He's like, yeah, you've been on a bulk for like a year. I'm like, man, yeah, all right, you're right. You know what I'm saying? You're right. You know what I mean? But yeah, see, just that's what dudes do, man. They hold you accountable. I mean, I didn't really get to. I was really talking about spiritually, Moon. Like I was talking about, I got to a place spiritually, but you just assumed I was talking about physically, and you just couldn't wait to let me know. You know what I mean? But yeah. He's right. He's right. I got to get the gains back. I got to step the cardio back up. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's the winter's over. I can't get away with the bulk thing anymore. You know, it's like, you being lazy. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to growth and, allowing for people, that are coming from a good place to hold you accountable. You guys smash that like button.
Number 5, become more selfless, finding more opportunities to genuinely serve others without any motive, just to serve. There's no place for selfishness in marriage. You must be self-sacrificing for the betterment of the relationship. Marriage is about being a good team and being good teammates. And sometimes you have to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. 5 signs God is preparing you for marriage. Y'all ready?
All right. Maybe her and Tyrese are sending each other coded language.
The problem is you're fighting so hard for that relationship that the other person didn't fight at all. I mean, why should they? You're doing all the work. You're reading the books, you're watching YouTube, you're getting coaching, counseling, therapy, you're talking to your pastor, your best friends, your parents, anybody who you think has enough experience where they can give you some advice and actually help you and the relationship. But what is that other person doing? If your partner is allowing you to fix the issues in the relationship while they just chill and do nothing, then you just might be in the wrong relationship. Because if you don't have anybody who's willing to work at it, who's willing to help you solve the issues, then you don't really have a partner, do you? If you're in a relationship and you're doing it alone and lonely, then why not be single? That way you can start your healing, work some personal things out, and when the right person comes along, you'll be ready. I done told you this a million times, and I'm going to tell you again. How do you expect a blessing to show up when you're holding on to a curse? Just think about it. I love you. Be well.
No lies told.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but no matter who switch up on you, no matter the energy sent your way, stay in your power. Stay true to who God has called you to be. You were never meant to fit in the first place. And you were never meant to seek validation from people who don't even see your worth. Don't let their negativity pull you out of your character. The enemy wants you to react, but God, he wants you to rise. He wants you to stand still. Every time you refuse to match their energy.
What I'm going to say to this is, you do whatever you feel like you need to do in the moment. The point is not to hold on to nothing, because that's a mental trap in itself to not react. It's weird. It's getting weird out here. Everybody's trying to be nonchalant. So now you done come up with this stigma to where you don't want the other person to feel like they won by not having any kind of emotional reaction to someone trying to trigger you. It's not about that, man. It's about handling your business. If you want to put them in their place, do it. If you don't. But then just walking away, like not letting it even phase you or nothing like that. Or you could walk away, really. But like getting into the stigma of, I'm not going to allow them in my energy. Come on, man. Like, just do what you got to do and move on. Because if you're going to think twice about it later, you defeated the purpose.
You are showing the strength of the Holy Spirit within you.
My shoulder is dislocated, literally. It's hurting me very badly. I'm in pain all the time. See this arm? This is as far as I can reach it. Same with this side over here. My shoulder.
Classic.
I think some women forget that you have a man that women wish they had.
Did she lie?
I think some women forget that you have a man that women wish
lied,
they had.
Brother. You ain't never lied.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop ignoring the signs. Stop lying to yourself about who they really are. See, God tells us to forgive.
As a true introvert, about 5 people know who I really am. And 5 people is probably a stretch. But I'm telling you, all of us introverts, we only open up around people that we feel comfortable with. I don't care what you think you know, what you heard, or what you see. You don't know me if I'm not comfortable around you. As a true introvert,
I don't like labels. I don't like labels. You know what I'm saying? I just do me. You know what I'm saying? You guys hear my stomach growling. I'm still fasting. I'm trying to get to 18 hours. I think I can do it today, man. I'm going to try to get to 20. I think I do 18. What time is it? Oh, yeah. 2 o'clock. Yeah, I got this.
Here are things I wish I knew before I started working out. One day your left shoulder will start hurting and it will never stop.
This guy is speaking facts about the gym. I haven't gotten to the shoulder thing yet, right? I haven't had any injuries. Thank God. I started off my fitness journey doing calisthenics, and body weight workout.
Stop hurting, and you will always feel it while bench pressing. Next, the reason you started going to the gym was to get a six-pack. Fast forward a little bit, and it will be the only muscle group you always consistently skip. Up next is the fact that you will develop a caffeine dependency. It'll start off small, and before you know it, you're drinking 2 cups of coffee in the morning, some pre-workout before the gym, and then a nice crispy energy drink in the afternoon, all to stay awake. Up next is that the bigger you get, the smaller you're going to feel. Also, food isn't food anymore. You'll look at everything as carbs, protein, and fats. And you'll find it offensive when something claims to be high protein, and it's literally like 3 grams of protein. Also, you may have started the gym to get the attention of girls, but all the gains you make will solely attract the attention of guys. And 96% of all the clothes you will own will just be gym clothes, because that's all that will fit you now. Lastly, you will literally plan your entire day around the gym.
Yes.
You will even go as far as canceling plans just to be able to go to the gym. Here are...
Bro, man, if you would have told me that, hey, man, you're going to be like going to the gym at like 9 a.m. and 9:30 and 10 a.m. every day, I would have been like, you're a damn lie. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth when you talk to me. You're a damn lie. And here I am. My stomach is really doing it, and it's just your lifestyle changes, man. I mean, it's part of your day. You can't even, honestly, if you don't work out, your day is off. Your day is off, man. You feel weird. You feel, you feel sluggish. You feel mushy. Yeah, I mean, y'all know what I'm talking about when I'm saying, those that work out. And even those that be taking the days off, you'll probably be like sneaking in those little like extended walks or doing some calisthenics because it's just weird, just like, but we all know the gains are made during the rest time, and that's where the discipline comes. Again, lifestyle, man. So much to this, y'all. You don't understand.
Things I wish I knew before.
Now, when I say rest days, remember, everybody got different levels, right? David Goggins out here don't need very much rest days, and there's no such thing as overworking out or whatever, right? Like, just some people just have the genetics for it. So you can't cast the net over everyone, right? Some people just built different. So when you hear people like, oh, you have to rest a certain amount of days, or you can't work out every day of the week, says who? Some people have it in them. You know what I mean? Especially if you're like a cardio king, you can lift weights, 3 to 4 days a week, but you're doing that cardio every day. Hold up. I just wanted to see what this was real quick. I was going to play that music in the background. Let's see what she's cooking. Oh, man, I'm already hungry. Just trying to get to those 18 hours. Those yams. Okay. I'm good. I'm set. Motivation set. Yep.
But when asked what is expected of them and what they'll bring to the relationship, it's crickets, because they have no example of a healthy relationship and no standard as to what a wife looks like or how she's supposed to show up. And if a woman grew up never seeing a woman love a man, respect his voice, honor him, cater to him, and let him lead, she might not know what to do, because that is a learned behavior. A lot of women know what to expect.
And I'm going to expand on this. I was thinking about this, man, for a little while this morning. I was like, man, hate the fact that my son had to go through that divorce. But, you know, also know that he knew that I wasn't that happy, you know what I'm saying, the last couple of years. And started thinking to myself that as long as I just don't give up on, you know what I mean, finding someone the way I keep speaking that way, you know, towards them and around them, and, you know, then, and I'm going to eventually find someone that's meant for me, then he gets to see the right way to do it. So honestly, and I'm not saying that obviously he's not going to have, you know, some issue from it, but if you think about it, you know, he got to see what the wrong kind of woman is. And then when I get the right woman, he'll get to see what the right woman is. Whereas when I grew up, all I got to see was good women. You know, my mom was a good woman. My sisters are good women. So I never got to see any scandalous type of chicks, right? So I was kind of, you know, sheltered, if you will. But he got to see what one of them is. So when he grows up, he's going to be a little bit more ahead of the game. Just being honest.
From a man, but when asked what is expected of them and what they'll
Hurry up, we're gonna be late.
Hold on, I need to put on my heels.
Oh, Lord.
Please no heels.
What's the problem?
Nothing.
Come on, let's go.
Hurry up, we're gonna be
Hold
late.
on.
That woman always got, she always got to show her butt cheeks.
Let's get into the realness. We got a lot of moms also that have fathers that do want to be dads, but they're so vindictive and bitter with the dad that they'd rather their son fail than have the father in the child's life.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I've had conversations with moms. I'm like, where the daddy at? I'll make contact with the dad. Dad say, you know, I live in North Carolina or I live in this city, but she never wanted me. They'd have moved on, got kids of their own with their new wife or whatever like that. She never want me to see him. I'm like, mama, send that boy to go stay with his daddy. He don't need the Extra Boys program. He needs his dad. Send him with his father. What are you doing besides sitting up here complaining about you doing it by yourself? It's like moms have this new thing now where they proud. It's like they have to say, I'm doing it all by myself and I'm trying and I love my child, and putting them on Facebook and pretending you was a parent at graduation and they turned out to be some terrible person because you was too proud to keep their father in their life. I've run into that so many times. Just send the child to stay with his father. You don't need him. You don't need to be trying to raise him by yourself. Send him with his dad because he needs his actual father. He don't need somebody trying to get to play father. He needs his real father. But because they are so bitter, and the court system, which I hate, benefits mothers more than fathers who want to be dads. It hurts kids. It hurts children. Let's get into the realness.
It takes you a bit longer, but I think if you keep going to court, you end up winning. You know, I kept going to court. I won, and I think Jeezy won. You keep going and don't give up. You know, in some cases, you know, you're screwed.
Let's just fight. Yeah, let's fight. You got me fucked up. Let's just fight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ladies, when a man has made it clear to you, rather it's through his behaviors that you've picked up on, rather it's through his actions, or rather it's he done verbally stated to you and told you that he's not looking to be in a relationship, or that he's not in a position to be in a relationship, or he don't have the mental capacity to be in a relationship, whatever he has told you that has led to something like that, that is for you to now put your boundaries in place. That is not your time to go harder. That is not your time to try to convince him why you're the one. That is not your time to try to prove to him that you have value. That is not your time for you to try to show him that I'm the one that could really have your back. Look at me. I have your back. I'm the one that likes you. I love you for you. That is not for you to exhaust yourself out trying to show him why he should change his mind. The reason why I think a lot of y'all are exhausted with dating is because every guy you guys come across, y'all go hard for them. Every man that y'all come across, y'all trying to prove your self-worth. You're trying to prove to him your value. You're trying to show him why he should choose you and not her. That's exhausting yourself out. When a man has true intention with you and a man is looking to pursue you in a long-term way, hear me when I tell you it doesn't take all of that, because men are already territorial and they are very protective over what's theirs or over something that they want. So if he wanted you in that way, he would put you in that position. If he wanted you in that way, it would not be no conversation. He would literally do that. He would make you his woman, or he would let it be known exactly what's going on. He would provide you that clarity. You would not be lost trying to figure out what are we. So stop going out of your way trying to prove your value to a man, especially when that man has made it clear to you that he's not looking for a relationship. And to be honest, once a man has stated something like that, and you know that a relationship is something that you eventually want to be in, do not waste your time trying to linger and stay around with the hopes that he changes his mind. Because I'm going to tell you something. Men usually mean what they say. And they usually already place us where they see us. So if he does not see a relationship with you, then that's just what it is. So now you're just going to be the girl that he's dealing with or in a situationship with. And then you're going to be going in the extra mile, giving your all, trying to hope to change his mind when his mind was already made up. He already put you in the friend zone. So if you know you want a relationship, then you just got to move on, baby. But you can't be out here trying to exhaust yourself out for just any man. Save your energy for your man. Ladies, when a man has made it clear to you, rather it's through his behaviors that you've picked up on, rather it's through his actions.
Yeah, and also I think she's speaking in this way, but just to make it clear, this is about a man that you are with, not some man that you are studying online, okay? AKA stalking. You can't come to a character assessment based off of a little bit of studying that he's allowing you to see online. I see, I'm not saying she's doing this, but a lot of women are trying to judge men off of what they see those men saying online, and that's nothing to do with that man, you know, and what he's doing, how he's moving, where his money's at, his assets, like, you know, how he's raising his kids, all the background stuff. So, you know, if you're dealing with a guy directly, is what I'm hoping she's talking about. Absolutely. If you're assessing a man off of what you see online and you're applying this to that, you are a damn fool. You will never get a real man, and you get what you deserve. You're not in any kind of way putting yourself ahead of the game by trying to assess men using these different ways that she's teaching you right here. And it's a guy that you're watching and observing online. You have to reach out to him. You have to contact him. You have to see how he moves and talk to him in person. Don't do this goofy stuff that y'all are doing. Y'all are assessing men just based off of what they post online, and then you're dismissing them, and you have no idea what kind of man they are. Some dudes are even playing a character online. They don't even be meaning what they say. So it's goofy. It's immature, and you know, I'm hoping that's not what y'all are doing.
Or rather, it's
I'm 210 pounds. What should I do? You should eat less. 5 meals a day is gluttonous. No, you are. You're the one walking around with a double chin and only eating 1 meal a day. Wrapping your stomach in saran wrap and Vicks Vapor Rub at night does absolutely nothing. You did it last night and you woke up and your stomach is still big. You weigh 77 kilograms. Can I lose 37.5 by the summer if you cut off both legs? You know what? I'm sorry. I want you to still be able to hop around. So cut off one leg and one arm. You need to lose 20 pounds. You need to eat less then. You eat 1 meal a day and your back is as big as a linebacker. I think that's gluttony. Oh, okay. I feel bad because I'm eating my big back meal right now. Yes, that's why your back is big. Why do you feel bad? Your bed should feel bad how much weight you putting on it. The average American eats almost 4,000 calories a day. You eat 4,000 calories a day. That's why you don't have no profile photo. I eat 2,000 calories a day. Okay, that's why I got a profile photo. You want Gatorade and Powerade every time you drink. For what? When's the last time you were on the gridiron? I know you might be shaped like a linebacker, but when's the last time you actually was on the gridiron talking about blue 42? How about prune juice? You've had enough prune juice. If you can't doodle, just drink more water. Some meals that you eat will just taste like a better looking body. That's it. I'm 210 pounds. What should I do? You should eat less. Man. 5 meals a day is gluttony.
You know what I'm saying? She's getting it in.
Did you know if you combine ground beef, high protein pasta, a jar of pasta sauce, cottage cheese, your favorite cheese blend, mix well and put into a baking pan. Top with more Parmesan cheese and bake at 350 degrees for 30 minutes. You can have a baked ziti that's 40 grams of protein per serving. Did you know?
I swear, men just have like a sixth sense or something. I don't know. Because I was with my girlfriend and I grabbed her phone and I texted my husband from it. And I said, I want to make love to you. And he responded back, yes, baby. When? What?
Okay, let's talk about man. Man ages backward. A man could practically get away with anything. Okay? A man could make a family at any time. A man could be in his 50s, 60s, make a family, get remarried. Life don't really slow him down unless he gets really sick. But a man could get away with practically anything. He could find a wife. He would get remarried. But the deck is stuck against the woman. Age catch up to her. She get older or she gains a lot of weight. It's harder for her to find a man. But a man, he could get away with practically anything. And what's that if he's a rich man that has a lot of money? He could got 10 wives. He could have 2 families. He could get a young girl. The more money he got, the more woman he gets. And the more attractive he is, the more woman he gets. So I'm going to tell you, man don't have time limit. Woman got time limit. A man could get away with anything because a lot of women want the ring, want to get married. So the man hold the cards. Say what you want, but a man hold the cards. He sets the standards for the wedding ring. Okay?
Yes.
A man have time. Woman don't.
So is it okay to have a lot of baby mamas?
Young lady, you don't have to go 50-50 with your man, but do you understand the meaning of teamwork? Do you understand if both of you are making the same amount of money and both of you are living paycheck to paycheck and neither one of you can afford to have that place and pay all the bills by yourself? You both have car note and you got a kid together, so you both have childcare that you share. If you're a team, you do what's best for the team, for the family, for the good of all, not just you. You see, just because my man pays just about every bill now does not mean it was always that way. There was a time when we were in your shoes and 50-50 was the smart thing to do. And even though it was more 60-40, him 60, me 40, it was still the smart thing to do for us. Teamwork. We were building together. We were supporting each other's goals and dreams so we both can make more money. And even when he got laid off, we found a way because I was determined to have his back like I would expect him to have mine had I got laid off. And that's exactly what happened. I had his back until he found another job, which was in a couple of months, and he had mine when I went back to school, graduated and had a better job, which caused both of our incomes to rise. And that was in the first 3 years of our relationship. And we've been together 24 years now. Our family has reaped the benefits of our teamwork. Our daughters and our grandson have watched us and our parents in action, and they know how to work as a team as a result of it. We rise as a team, baby. Be well. Young lady, you don't have to go 50-50 with your man.
Kevin Gates keep moving different. Bro got
Somebody really just commented on that video and said, why did it stay when you pushed it up?
Why are young?
A wise man once told me.
Collectively, a common theme that I've been seeing is
Listen, a lot of these chicks be getting the game messed up. Just because we had the same man in common at one time makes you think that we are the same. Mind you,
Anyway, you guys smash that like button. I gotta go to the grocery store. I'm gonna go for a walk. Drop a comment. Do you agree, disagree? Are they cooking on here? What's up? What's happening? I want to hear from y'all, man. I'll be back on here on my other channel, the podcast channel, in a little bit. Be looking out for that. I'm going to clip this up and repost the best parts on all the channels. You know how we do. Check those out if you get a chance, you guys. Hit that like button. Be greatly appreciated. And also check out the YouTube shorts. Love and light, y'all. That's what's happening, man.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.
Lost